Hello and welcome to another commentary on a Dark playthrough. This is Gearbox and joining Dark. Say hello, Dark.
Hey. So I think I fixed any sound issues, so it should sound a lot better than the last video. I was trying to record this one in first person so I could, like while I was playing, have the whole HUD and you can see everything. But right here at the start, it was just too laggy and I was really screwing up, so I ended up just turning it off. So that's why I'm standing still right now.
So that's why you went AFK on the Annie. So you solo queued for this game, and you think you got a 4-man team against a 5-man team on East Coast?
Well, they were really coordinated all game. They basically stuck together as 5, which is what you kind of want to do on Loco because it's a small map. There's a couple choke points where you can control both lanes really easily from. So sticking together is a really good strategy for this game, or for this map.
Especially against a double commando team composition like you've got here. You've got an assassin, Leo, assault, you playing Spark as always, and Chested.
Yeah, I insta-locked Spark and someone else insta-locked assassin, and we kind of just picked whatever else. There, I got pulled, and they all came in to burst me down.
Nice pull on that vet's part, and also a really great coordination, chain stunning you with the crook hook and everyone getting in for the assist money.
So because I kind of lagged out and didn't do anything for the first part of the match, I'm kind of behind on my levels, and plus we're double commando and they're sticking together, so I'm pretty much useless this game. I can't really do anything except shoot bots with my pistol, and there's a lot of other classes that would have been better at doing this right now.
Yeah, I like to have 2 different positions that I main, a primary and a secondary. For me personally, it's defender and enforcer. I play gunner as my secondary, and I wait to see what other players lock when I solo queue to see what goes best into our team composition.
I thought I would insta-lock Spark and people wouldn't do anything. I play tank also, but I thought if I had just locked Spark, someone else wouldn't go commando also, but we basically locked at the exact same time right as the game started.
So I noticed you stay up here for a little while, like watching this ejector. Did you? And you do have the money according to the tab function. Walk me through your thought process here.
I think I wanted to do an ejector. I don't think I had the money though. I don't know why, but I wanted to go for the ring out. I was just looking for the ring out, and so I get it.
There you land one on that wasp.
But
nice
I flashed like 2 feet instead of the full distance for whatever reason, and I don't get out.
I think the full distance would probably have put you in a wall or that pillar, so it pulled you back to where it could actually drop you.
Yeah, I'm not sure the mechanics of it yet.
Another lunge jump there.
Yeah, I get a really good one later where I lunge jump into the spawner and heal up and lunge jump back out. So basically what would have taken me about 10 or 12 seconds to heal up, it took me about 4. So if anyone doesn't know about that, you can pull out your melee weapons and then press reload and you'll do a roll forward. And if you jump towards the end of your roll, sometimes you can keep your roll momentum and that'll give you a big burst of speed basically.
Oh wow, your team hadn't dealt with the first Fuji, so looks like you guys are going to lose that left lane turret right now. Surprised by how empty the jungle was for this opening game. You guys have 2 commandos and a Megabat, natural junglers here, and you are the only one in the jungle it seems for the opening.
Well, they were pushing really hard all the beginning of the match, so I think we just had to stay back and counter that. And I'm just feeding terribly this game.
Man, losing 3 people before the first Annie is not a way to get started. Also, I notice you and your Sin don't seem to be working together. Like there, where you flip switch that chest in, that would be an excellent opportunity for her to get a backstab. If she'd stayed around.
Yeah, I don't think she was coordinating with me at all.
I've seen double commando work really well when they're moving together as a team and just chain grappling solos, whoever they are. One person grapples, the other person melees down, and then they swap positions.
So this replay is basically just to show everyone that you should never really lose hope in a game. There's always something you can do. So we basically stay behind this whole game, but there's little things that keep us in the game until they can. There I thought my teammate got pulled and grappled, so I went down to help him, but it turns out I was just getting grappled and then grappled again until I died.
Yeah. Their vet still doesn't have a kill though. He's got 7 assists, so he's been setting up the kills, setting them all up. He's your closest on levels.
Yep. So they're pretty smart. They don't play around that ejector. I want them to push that left lane so I can ejector them. I'm waiting around for either a ring out or an ejector, but they're playing safe.
Surprised with the cooldown on the ejector, you're not killing the blackjack that's standing right next to you on the other side of that pillar.
He actually hurts a lot, and since I'm underleveled, I went down right there to try and get it, but they all backed off. And there's the camera. When you get grappled or grapple someone, it changes your camera, and so it goes by which direction your character's facing, not your camera's facing. And that always throws me off. So I ran the opposite way I wanted to, and just basically died.
Just a reminder that Offence Defense is allied to you, even though it looks like hot shots. Just a visual bug. Vengeance on that Chested who juiced you down.
Yep. I'll make sure to taunt him. It's actually his first death there. He was 6-0 before that. A little ring out. It's always good to taunt their high player or their carry when they're ahead. Just you'll see he gets mad at me and chases me around and kind of wastes time. I'm really useless this game, so the more time he spends chasing me, the more time he's doing the same useless things I'm doing.
You are bottom of the server, most deaths on the server, fewest bot kills on the server, so yeah, I guess I'd agree that you're useless this game.
So he spends a good 20 or 30 seconds. He could have been pushing, just chasing me around the jungle, and doesn't even get a kill for it. Here's the spawn a bouncer behind him. Use it to help me burst them down. My chest thing comes in from the side to get a double kill, and now we have a nice advantage in push.
Also, I'm sure it was unintentional, you happen to have done that with double purchase bot lanes.
They must be my teammates wanting to push,
they
and
bought
we
bots at
just
the
luckily
same time, and you just happened to buy a bouncer at the same time. So, uncoordinated,
all
but
planned.
all planned. I'm sure you were on the V over IP in the middle of the game, all communicating.
I was probably typing while I was spawning the bouncer and auto-attacking.
So here you are feeding off of Bullseye. Is there
Yeah.
a reason you're doing this? Just to get
I'm
caught up on money?
behind, and the stuff always, what do they call it? The gremlins always come to me, so while I'm doing that, and it just gives me some XP and money. My Sin finally came in.
The Sin.
Yep. But then I ditched my Sin. He died, so I had to taunt. That's his second death. so mean to that guy. But hopefully he'll chase me around some more.
That was a terrible ejector purchase.
I was going for that last guy who was chasing my teammate, but it was pretty late. I've got juice, I'm just waiting for them to go for it. I feel like I can burst them. So I get some help from my assault there, and 3 of them die and I instantly buy it.
And you die for that, Annie, but that's really, really necessary.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything else, so...
Wow, and they're wiped 4. Well done.
Gives us another chance to push, and we really needed it. This
Got shields down on their level 3 turrets.
We're actually up in money right now, which it feels like we're really behind just because I'm playing so terribly. But I had a bad start, and I feel like I'm recovering. But I can't really do anything as a lone commando against a team that's grouping.
Your assault's doing really well, actually. He's got almost triple-digit bot kills going on.
They pick up our chest in up there in the middle, and now they're on our assault. I just want to get out because they got scramblers.
Scramblers. I hate scramblers. So for those who don't know, scramblers lock out all your skills and prevent you from grappling. When you see the, well, you don't see it right now, but when you see the 3 colored circles above Dark's head, that means that he's scrambled and incapable of fighting to full effectiveness.
You also can't lunge. You can't use your melee weapons reload to lunge forward, so it's hard to get out of range other than run. So I like to run speed endorsements just a little bit to help me get out of range of scramblers.
So at this point, your team actually has a turret advantage.
So I was trying to stop the bots from pushing, but they all fell back from me. I was able to just flash out though. Here she turned to me, so I blinded her. She would have seen me in this, and she just runs away. It's getting kind of creepy. So I just got flash out and go heal up.
Turrets equalize, but they've pushed to taking down the shields on your rocket turret. And they've clawed back to a money advantage.
They just killed or no they didn't, they just pulled someone. Going for either the ejector or a bouncer from behind spawn. I hear the roller skates to my right and look, but don't see her, and then there she is shooting at me.
Oh, lunge out of the ring.
So what happened
You're
there
terrible
is
at this game, Dark.
I lunged forward, but she was doing the derby disco thing, and so that pushed me a little bit more with my lunge and sent me flying off the map.
Terrible at this game.
I'm beating 2 of my teammates, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Money gain. Your 8 deaths mean nothing.
So there I flashed, or I blinded her and then flashed behind her to try and get her. I thought she would keep running away from me, but she ended up turning around and running the opposite way, and 2 of her teammates showed up, so I couldn't really do anything. And in this fight, I saw on the left my teammate get pulled, so I just wanted to lock down their chest in as much as I could so he couldn't help secure the kill on whoever got pulled on my left.
That was well done. I like how you lunged in and got that grapple. I notice you're not running hot hands.
No, I took it off for can't slow this. I don't try and grapple as much, just because I just want to burst with my voltage spike, and auto attacks.
Well, that chest and vet got revenge on you. So you just rely on your voltage spike as your primary DPS?
Yeah, but I in my last video, I watched the demo again and slowed it down the Pro vs Pro combat parts so I could watch my voltage spikes, and I was missing like 80% of them. So I really need to work on actually aiming when I use it rather than just spamming lights out. It's actually a lot harder to hit than you would think.
Surprised you stayed in that fight with 37 HP. You just fed the chest in again.
I'm good at that this game.
Yeah, you've got 10 deaths, he's got 11 kills, and it seems to me that at least half of each of those are in one-on-one combat.
It's all psychological. I want them to forget I'm in the game.
Want them to feel like they've got an advantage in money, which is true.
They're like, oh, it's just that spark that feeds. He's no good.
So right now, your team just purchased a jackpot in the left lane.
I think
like
we
in
got
first-
double jackpots.
Let's see here.
So I push up on the left, and they all fall on me instantly. So I just have to get out. It's a bad spot for me.
So your team, another point for your team being a four-man pre-made seems to be that you guys purchased 2 jackpots at the same time, one in each lane. An excellent strategy for counter pushing or just straight up pushing.
Yeah, so we're behind and we're getting pushed pretty hard, but we have a Leo who can turn bots, and we have double jackpot spawns, so we have just a giant bot push going at them right now.
Make it all the way to their money ball. Wow, that is impressive.
I saw their what's her name, Megabeth, really low, so I just flashed over and Megahurtz her, and I got the kill on her. And here I completely fail. I wanted to get to that.
Total fail.
I wanted to get to that corner, and I shouldn't have rolled off, but I did. That corner is a really good spot for backdooring. Like, they'll forget I'm there. I'm out of their sight, and when they push forward, they won't even notice me shooting their turrets. And I know I can get back there fast enough. I just need to hurry and not make the same mistake. I want this bouncer to grab me so I can keep jumping. My teammates aren't good enough to get the money ball down, which helps a lot. So I get in this corner and I start working on this turret. They're all in that right lane, and they get a kill on our Cheston, and I think they wipe our team here. Yeah,
Way
they
to
got the
tap that
assault.
money ball and keep it down.
Yeah. I run into the corner to let the bots pass. I don't want to fight them. I just want to keep tapping the money ball and killing this turret.
Boring but effective. Go commandos.
Yep. This is their own fault for not watching their own money ball. They should have at least one person back.
I like to camp it as defender.
Well, I don't want to put too much damage on the money ball right away. I want to get this turret down so I can have full control of the money ball area. And now I go in to just damage the money ball. There's a bouncer coming for me, so I just kind of jump around and keep the money ball in between me and the bouncer, so he can't grab me. Here their Megabeth comes in, so I just kind of blind her, flash out, but I want to keep the money ball down because it's spawning jackpots for us, so we can counter push this. Buy some regeneral, and I just want to go right back in. Here, Wascott shows up to help, so I'm trying to run. I want to tap it again, but I get grappled and then chain grappled.
Still, you've managed to distract 4 of their players so that the right lane jackbot can push down all the way. That's
Yep,
impressive.
our jackbots are here now, and my
And
team's
your
here.
allied Cheston is rampaging the ball.
Oh, it's just off the screen. But we can see the money ball on the top on the HUD going down. It's getting lower and lower. So I know their money ball's low, and I want to juice just in case I have to burst it down. And here they're wiping my team. I got 3 team members down and they're killing the assassin. So I go in with juice, blind them, and burst down that money ball as fast as I can.
Man, this game is this game was definitely a parable of things not to do. Don't feed as a commando, and don't just abandon your ball when it's down when the enemy team has a commando up.
And it's time for us to go, combat fans. This is Gigi Stack,
Splitting
and on behalf of
generally works
myself
as
and my
a way to
co-host
counter
Chip
teams to ball
Balbano,
up,
I just
but
want to
it's
say
pretty hard to split
good
in this
night.
game, to split them up, especially on this map. This is the worst map for splitting up a team. They can fall back and just kill you, but this team wasn't very aware of that.
Well, it was fun watching this game with you, Dark. I hope that all those watching at home enjoyed it and enjoyed our commentary, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.